Events such as these ones to give you guys the opportunity to showcase your work, to maybe practice performing in front of an audience if you haven't already done so, if you're rusty, if you're trying to get back into it. I've heard a lot of different experiences, so I'm really excited to see you all come together and showcase your stuff. So my name is Rika. I'm the program coordinator here for artist programs at Nia Centre for the Arts. So if ever you have an idea, a proposal, if you're a facilitator, reach out to me. Our information is on our website, so you can always reach out and I'd be happy to develop something with you. As much as this is our center, it is your center, so we want to make sure that everything we're putting out is reflective of your interests. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So welcome to coming together in celebration of the arts. So essentially, we're gonna have many iterations, mostly focused around performing arts, music, etc. But in honor of National Poetry Month, we figured it'd be the right time to bring up some poets, slam poets, spoken word, etc. So whatever your medium is, but we wanna hear what you have to say, what's on your chest, what you'd like to express. So we're really excited. We have a list of performers.
Aware of my too small chest and my too dark skin, so many eyes on me. I understood the fear now. The elders who warned me about wearing short shorts out in public, who told me to sit like a lady, to smile at the men who always called me pretty, no matter what, you always smile.
Before? Okay. So there's like this sort of thing, I might need your help. Please help me get over the anxiety and all that. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's okay. So why? So actually, I think I'm just gonna perform one poem. So what it means to be free.
Of being the one to tell Hoya and Abo, of opening the door and it's the feds.
Hello everyone, good to be here. If it's alright with you guys, I want to read the OG poem that actually inspired me to write this one. And that one was called What If There Are No Black People? It was written by a gentleman named Sean Mercury, or A.K. Subliminal. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but shout out him. What if there are no black people? If there are no black people, what would happen to soul? We'd have R&B with no B, and that's blues for you. And if we didn't have the blues, no the swing and jazz, the world would never know what it missed and could have had. The sounds of Ella, Teddy Penn, and tracks from Mr. Coltrane, James Brown and the opportunity to let freedom reign. Martin Luther King had a dream that we find the word equal. Minus the word blacks, the world lacks a new sequel. Add the word facts, countless stacks, history acts as though we were never here, even though we are the word impact. You have my soul, for we were once kings, building pyramids after Sphinx and traffic lights for traveling. I know why cage birds sing. Maya Angelou wrote such things. Our contributions to the future are beyond breathtaking. So let the world know if it was never blessed with the darker tones, melodies would never be the same, and neither would the word soul. I was young in high school, and I saw him perform that, and the next time I saw him perform that at an African show I was at with my mom, I was saying the words in the back, and he caught me. So shout out him. But it inspired me to write this piece called What If There Are No Designers? What if there are no designers? No hands to mold the dream. No lines to lace the skyline, no glow behind the screen. Would the world just move in silence, lost without a scheme? Would the city keep its rhythm or collapse behind the scenes? No curves to carve the comfort, no colors to paint the sound. No bridges stretching like arms just to take the people to town. No logos telling stories, no symbols leaving a trace. No spaces built to elevate the ones who dream in place. Would chaos find its cadence? Would function lose its frame? Would beauty speak in whispers if design forgot its name? Da Vinci dreamed in future tense. Basquiat blessed the crown. Hermes gave form to purpose. Now we shape the world around. It ain't just a chair, it's a throne for the unseen. A blueprint of the struggle stitched in every scene. It ain't just a logo, it's a sigil, a scream. A banner for the future drawn from radical dreams. From fabrics in the cipher to the heights of mirrored towers, designing decoration. It's the architect of power. I've been in the shadows trying to sculpt my vision. Afro in the kitchen, like I'm chefing with precision. Sipping lyrical lemonade, but my canvas ain't a cup. I'd rather pour the future out in shapes and sounds, never spilling a drop. So tell me, what's the world if the minds in it don't dare? If the vision ain't built, if the craft ain't there? If the blueprint fades and the light won't glow? If nobody asks what if, then how we gonna grow? They see beyond the surface and they craft what wasn't there. They harmonize the chaos with ever thoughtful care. If designers disappeared, could progress truly thrive? Or would we drift in the shadows where innovation won't arrive? What if there are no designers? No hands to sketch the dream? No minds to build the future? Just a world that's left unseen. Thank you.
Kiss each cheek and forehead, and I say, I love you, always and forever. And no matter what, the response I get, I love you too, mama, always and forever.
I'm complex. I seen many killed in them. My conscience kept guilt tripping. My light got foreclosed. Love's feeling forbidden. Resentment was my landlord. But still here I stand tall, even when expecting my downfall. The self-deprecation is manslaughter. Look. When it starts, when it feels like life's falling apart, but the life you want's about to start. All these scars working hard just to make your mark and to make sure you're not the viewer, you the work of art.
Don't touch me blood seed. Alright, this is Jamaican talk, people. So remember, I've been listening, so I've tempered it to go with what I've been listening. So I need to make you laugh. I'm going to do it justice. What happens to ambition discouraged? Does it retreat from formal instruction? Does it reject negative thinking friends? Or does it network and try to aspire, because we are networking here? What happens to ambition killed off? Does it become the leader of the gang? Does it knife up the rivals of friendship? Or does it shoot up the more refined stuff?
I was at that Rise event, we performed downstairs, but last time I was at this venue up here was like a year ago. Nia had it's like a showcase for emerging artists. So that was the first time I performed, and I guess I've been performing across Toronto and the GTA since then. So the song I'm gonna perform for you today is called Titanium. It's an old song, it's about 13 years old. So
Riverview Middle School, 2014. A newspaper clipping of a glass-topped casket packed in quicklime. His swollen face, fish from the bottom of a Mississippi river, projected on the blackboard. Our 8th grade teacher warns those with weak stomachs to close their eyes. My classmates, each of them peach-skinned, retch at his gouged-out eye, his severed ear. They are grateful for the monochrome, the dust-caked projector lens. They never see him again. I see him all the time.
My pain is not my story. It is who I continue to be throughout it that will be my legacy. The pain that we deal, whether intentional or unintentional, deserves intervention. Deserves to be acknowledged, felt, and studied.
That wasn't that long ago, 15 years ago?
15, that's when that was done. That came out in 73, 74.